Welcome back to Tell Days of Christmas with Arubakes. This is my roasted potato salad. It's basically what you get when a really nice roast potato meets a really nice potato salad. It's got that crunchy bits, it's got that creaminess, you get a hit of herbs, you get some lemon coming through just to cut through all of the richness. Oh man, this is amazing. And this is the perfect side dish to make when you are hosting this festive season. So let's get straight into it. To make the roasted potatoes, first start by washing up your potatoes. Wash this really well because we are not taking the skin off. We're keeping the skin on, so you want to get rid of any grime or dirt bits that's on the potatoes. Then get a large pot and fill it with water. To this we're adding in the potatoes, but I'm just going to pierce the potatoes a little bit with a knife before adding it into the water, just so that it cooks through a little bit faster. Just pierce the skin like that and pop it in. And then season this very generously with salt. And let's get these boiling. So these potatoes have been boiling now for about 25 minutes and they're nicely soft and cooked all the way through. The fork pierces them so easily. Beautiful. These potatoes have been boiling for about 25 minutes. They're beautifully soft and fork tender. So let's strain the water out and then get this roasting. Get your oven preheating to about 200 degrees Celsius because we want these potatoes to get nice and crispy when we put it in the oven. Pop some kitchen towel into your baking dish and then pop the potatoes in there just to dry them out a little. Just pat them dry just to get rid of any excess moisture from this, which will help it get nice and crispy as well. Now comes the fun part, squashing these boiled potatoes. Spread them out in your dish and then pop a parchment paper on top of the potato. Use a glass and then just press it down. Look at that. Beautiful. So this basically ensures that you have some extra surface area for it to get nice and crispy. And when you leave the skin on, it just gives that extra bit of goodness. I love the way like those roasted potato skins taste. Yum. I think we just might have a little bit too much potato for one pan, so I'm just going to transfer over a few of these into another baking pan, just so that there's a little bit of space for them to get nice and roasted in. And then you can just crush a few of these a little bit more so that they're a little bit flatter. We're going to add in 1 bulb of garlic as well, just kind of like that. We don't want to peel it, we want to keep it with the skin on, but just to separate out the cloves. Heat our smashed potatoes with a good glug of olive oil. Actually go in with a few garlic cloves. Just split them up, half in one pan, half in the other pan, and then go in with the olive oil so it kind of coats everything. And then I'm going to go in with some smoked paprika, just the tiniest bit, just to bring in a little bit of extra flavor. Hit this with some garlic powder as well. Don't you guys love those like crispy roasted potatoes? Oh, I can't wait to eat this. And then I'm going to go in with some flaky salt. And then I'm just going to pop in a little bit of thyme, just here and there. A couple of full sprigs. And I have a little bit of sage left over from making stuffing the other day. So I'm going to pop that in. And then pop this into our preheated oven to nicely roast up. This has been in the oven now for about 10 minutes. It's just starting to crisp up a little, so let's flip these potatoes over now. Just slide the spatula under and then just flip it over so that we can get the other side nice and roasty. Yum. So this is exactly what we want. We want big pieces of potato, little pieces of potato, so that when you mix it in with that sour cream, oh man, you have like some that are a little bit more crispy, some that are a little less crispy, more potatoey, more skinny. You know, you have a nice combination and a nice variety in each bite. Okay, so hit this side with more olive oil, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of pep, and a bit of salt, a generous pinch of salt. And then pop this back in the oven. While your potatoes are baking, let's chop up some herbs to go in our crème fraîche mixture. So we're using some dill or fennel leaves, either one is fine, and I've got some chives here. You can use parsley, you can use coriander, just anything to bring in a little bit of freshness. And also some capers, just because capers will bring in like that extra salty hit. It brings in a little bit of sourness. I love the contrast capers gives to a lot of rich food. So this salad doesn't need a lot of work. You just have to spend a little bit of time waiting around for the potatoes to boil, waiting around for them to bake. But the actual prep work is very little. So it's the perfect thing to make as a side dish when you are hosting a Christmas dinner or any dinner this festive season. Because it'll look beautiful. It brings in that wow factor, because it's not just roast potatoes. It's not just a potato salad. It's a roast potato salad, which is like the best of both worlds combined. Yum. So get yourself a nice big bowl that we're serving this in. And into this bowl, we're adding in some crème fraîche. So I'm using crème fraîche today for this salad, but you can also use some nice Greek yogurt or curd for this as well. Go in with our chives, go in with our dill, and then finally the capers. And then go in with a little squeeze of lemon juice and then a little hit of salt. Give this little whisk just to mix everything together. Taste. I need a little bit more salt in this. Okay, so that's a base for our salad done. Now we just have to sit around and wait for the potatoes to finish roasting. Potatoes have been in the oven now for about 35 minutes in total. They're looking beautifully crispy and baked and golden. Grab a spatula and then just release it from the pan. Now if you want to make clean up a breeze on days that you're hosting, maybe just line this with some parchment paper or baking paper. Then you don't have to worry about scrubbing the pan clean. Look at these. Look at that crunch. That is what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Okay, let's pop this and assemble our salad. So that is our herby crème fraîche mixture. I think I called it sour cream earlier, but I'm actually using crème fraîche. You can use crème fraîche, sour cream, or even some Greek yogurt or curd for this. They will all work the same. Spoon our crispy, crunchy potatoes over this cream. Oh, oops. Okay. And those little bits of roasted garlic, yum. And then just toss it through. Oh, look at that. Just to coat that in that creme fraiche mixture that we made earlier, so that you have little bits of crispiness, you have that creaminess coming through. Oh man, this is like a really elevated roast potato meets potato salad. I promise you, your guests will love this. Roast chicken, gravy, stuffing, this, some garlic bread. You know, you don't have to do a lot, but these little things, oh, it'll make it beautiful. It'll make it a beautiful, beautiful meal that you're serving up. The only thing I would say is bake your potatoes almost at the last minute. Have your herby cream ready. Just pop that in the fridge and keep. And then just toss it all together just before you serve, just so that the potatoes retain that crispy crunchiness to it. Oh my god, I can't stop snacking on this. Oh yeah, that's the other problem. If you assemble this too quick, you'll just be snacking on it all evening. So just wait till the last minute to put it all together. And that is how to make the roasted potato salad. That is the perfect side dish for your festive hosting this year. This is the perfect accompaniment for that roast chicken and gravy that I showed you in the previous episodes. In the next few episodes, I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful festive desserts. So don't forget to subscribe to Arubakes so that you don't miss out on any of these. Happy hosting. Bye.